Today I'm going to be sharing with you some Simone Designs news. I have a lot of exciting things going on and I thought I would make a video to just share it all with you. But before I get started, I want to just thank you all so much for all of your support and your encouragement, your amazing comments, your wonderful feedback. I really appreciated it. This is a new journey for me being a paper crafting and arts and crafts YouTuber. So I still have a lot to learn and I'm really excited about this adventure. And I'm really grateful that you all are a part of it with me, and I'm looking forward to continuing to get to know you. So thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you haven't hit that notification bell, please do so you can be up to date on when I have new videos coming out. Okay, now for my first piece of good news. Did you all know on my blog, Inspired Me, I'm celebrating 10 years. This past week, it was my 10th year, and I can't believe it's been 10 years. Oh my goodness. I love blogging there. I love documenting my life and sharing my life stories through my creativity with you there. And it's been an amazing journey. I remember when I first got started, I was a little scared and nervous because it was kind of new for us crafters back then to be, creating a blog. But I decided, hey, I'm going to go for it. I had so much support from my creative friends over at 2Ps, which is now 2Ps Refugees, and they just cheered me on. So I was like, okay, I'm going to jump in, I'm going to do it. And since then I've just enjoyed it. I haven't looked back. I've been documenting all sorts of creative things I've done there, and it's been amazing. So if you haven't visited Inspired Me, please stop by and check it out, and subscribe as well over there because I'm very active sharing my life with you in my blog. So that's the first piece of good news. Celebration time, 10 years, woo! Okay, my second piece of news is on Inspired Me 411, which is my new blog I started back in March. I want to invite you all, if you haven't stopped by there, to definitely check it out. It's an arts and crafts resource directory, and basically it has lots of resources that I have used or found over the years, and I thought I would make a blog where I can compile all that information there so I can refer back to it, and also I want to share it with you all. So if you ever needed resources for mental health and crafts, for sewing, for knitting, for crocheting, for paper crafts, for even some cooking or DIYs, I have all that information there for you, and I also am writing blog posts there with updated and new information. But I'm excited to share that this week I'm going to be launching a new business page. I know many of you are home crafters, and that's great. I am too. But for those of you who would like to start a business or take your crafts to the next level, I have compiled a lot of resources that has helped me over the years and that may be helpful to you. So keep your eye out for Inspired Me 411, and I'm going to be launching that business page this week. My final piece of news I'm happy to share with you is on this channel, I'm going to be starting my first ever series. And it's going to be called Storytime With. And as many of you know, I am an artist. I started art probably in the last 10, 11 years. And it came out of the blue for me. I had no previous interest or experience with art. But one day I just wanted to learn how to draw, and the rest is history. So I ended up creating several virtual art shows, and you'll see those videos here on my channel. And in those videos I gave a lot of the details of how I made the art and maybe a little bit of why I made it, but I never really got to dive deeper into the stories behind these different pieces of art. So in this series I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite pieces of art, and I'm going to be telling the stories behind them, what they mean to me, what I was going through at the time, so you can have a better appreciation and understanding for this art. So my first guest I should say, is this beautiful piece right here. This is one of my all-time favorites, and you guys will have to come back to when I launch this video to see who was my first guest in Storytime With. I wonder who she is. I wonder what she's about. I wonder what's happening here behind this white sheet of paper with the question mark on it. So definitely keep your eyes open for story time with, and I think you're going to really, really like this. So thanks again, you all, for coming on this journey with me. I really appreciated it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to sharing all this cool information with you and cool videos and cool ideas. And I just want to inspire you. That's like the whole purpose for what I do. I want you to be inspired. So I won't be having a paper crafting video this week, but next week I'll be starting a new one. So I hope to see you then, and look forward to all these different exciting things that I'm doing.